This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Rachel Fife.
Well, welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Now, are you looking for an assisted living facility or memory care facility for aging parents, a loved one, or even yourself? Well, this resource may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Fred Paoli, Executive Director of San Clemente Villas. Now, Fred, how is it going?
Hi, Rachel. Thank you for having me. It's great. We're having a great day here at the San Clemente Villas. Thank you for having us.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited to learn about your business. So tell us about your company, the Villas.
Sure. So the San Clemente Villas, as you said, is a senior living community here in San Clemente. And it was built about 23 years ago and was initially built and owned privately and changed ownership a couple of years ago and is now run by MBK Senior Living. And so I'm really happy to be a part of this new phase for the San Clemente Villas as we're bringing the San Clemente Villas back to prominence in the San Clemente greater area.
Wonderful. How did you get into this business?
Great question. So I've been in healthcare for, we'll just say over 30 years. And so I started off doing physical therapy. And as my professional life progressed, I found myself more and more being drawn towards senior living and working with senior citizens. And so I've now been working as an executive director for about 7 years. And this is truly my calling. It's like hanging out with, well, I used to say grandparents, but now they're my parents' age. And I love hearing everybody's story and just really helping our residents just be the next chapter in their lives. And this is a great place.
Wonderful. What are some myths or misconceptions in your industry?
Sure. Probably the biggest misconception is kind of the old school idea of senior living is that we're not a convalescent home. And this is not, just a place where the hallways are lined with people in wheelchairs. This is where our residents come to live. And we have a lot of activities throughout the day. We take our residents in our bus, sometimes on just drives along the coast. Sometimes we do, we go to local plays from the local high schools. We maybe even go to the casino. This is the next chapter of our residents' lives where they are living.
Wow, wonderful. So now we know marketing is really the heart of every business. So how are you targeting your residents or, attracting them? Sure.
So much like everything else, as we're doing here, social media is a big part of that promotion. We regularly have events here at the San Clemente Villas to bring whether it's local businesses here to kind of promote this renovation that we have going on right now. And just to kind of let people know, that San Clemente Villas is a beautiful home and we want it to be, the next home for your loved one or for yourself.
Wonderful. Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast?
Funny you mentioned that. During COVID, I actually posted a video on YouTube, and I did a review on a product that I had bought, and I got a few thousand hits on it. But in the meantime, I've reached out to other content creators, and I got to tell you, people hear about the success stories of people that have. Whether it's Instagram or YouTube or any other media out there, it's a lot of work to make it successful. And was a lot more than I was willing to commit at the time. So I dabbled in it, but I realized senior living is really my calling, and that's why I stayed here.
Wonderful. Well, now outside of work, what do you like to do for fun?
So outside of work, I like to ride motorcycles. I've done anything from, I have one bike that I rode all the way to Sturgis in South Dakota and back. I've got another bike that I take on the racetrack. So I have a lot of fun with that, because it's, you have to be focused when you're on a motorcycle, and you can't think about any other stress or anything else that's going on in your life. The only thing that matters is that, and just that visceral experience of having the wind in your face and the smells and feeling centripetal force when you're going through a turn. There's nothing like it. The other activity I like to do is for a few months now, I've been taking some lessons learning guitar. And that's a fun journey as well.
Wonderful. Well, Fred, please tell our listeners one thing they should remember about San Clemente Villas.
Sure. One thing I'd like everyone to remember about the San Clemente Villas is kind of, again, as I was saying, that this is not just your last home. This is where you come to live, and you're going to find a connection here, whether it's another resident, maybe a staff member, and you're going to find friendships here, and you're truly going to find a reason to live, and that's really what the San Clemente Villas is all about.
Well, how can our listeners learn more about San Clemente Villas?
Sure. Couple things that you can do if you're interested. You can visit our website at sanclementevillas.com. You can also give us a call. Our number here is area code 949-828-0988. And you can ask for Esmeralda, who's our sales and marketing director. She would love to get to know you and hopefully have you take a tour. And we would love to show off our beautiful community.
Well, Fred, I really appreciate you being on the show today, and we wish you and the San Clemente Villas all the best moving forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you again for having me here.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnporangecounty.com. That's gnporangecounty.com, or call 714-941-8862.